Check it out. I'll try it out one day. That
Let me know how it
seems
goes.
like someone should have done it by now. And we can finally put the sick myths
That's
to
right.
rest.
Either that or we could, Google Mythbusters, eat gum, and see what happens. It's kind of more fun to just speculate.
Yeah. And theorize and just do it. Experiment with your body.
Just do it. Nike. So, Matthew.
Yes.
Speaking of Nike, running shoes, Super Mario Run came out last week.
Oh.
I like that transition, huh?
Yeah.
Running
I thought
shoes.
you were going to say speaking of, and then go to Speakeasy, and then go to Prohibition again.
Oh.
But clearly,
different paths.
We cannot go back to the restaurant so soon. What is this about Super Mario?
So Super Mario Run is an iPhone app that came out last Thursday or Friday, less than a week now. And I've been playing it. There's 24 levels. I finished them all. Did a second pass through them all to collect special coins. There are 3 sets of special coins. So I've done the game all the way through 3 times. And now on my 4th time, I only have 3 levels left. I'm pretty much all done with this game. I looked on my iPhone. It could show you battery usage statistics. And I learned that in less than a week since this game has come out, I've spent 12 hours playing a game on my iPhone.
Jesus. It's not a real game. It's like
It is a real game.
Is it a full game? Is it just a game that you're supposed to play? Like, it's an app.
Yeah. Well, it's a $13 app.
Like Snake or Mines.
No, I think it's more than Snake or Minesweeper.
Minesweeper, there you go.
Mines. It's a real game.
I've only seen people play these things, so they've
I've got a full Sonic game on my phone. You turn it sideways, and you got your D-pad or whatever on one side, and your jump button on the other.
And that's the same thing as a
It's
Snake?
Sonic CD. It's not Snake. It's a full game, but it's a full Sonic game that came out in like the mid '90s. But it's a full game.
Okay, but like, what does it look like?
It looks like a Sonic game from the mid '90s.
Really?
Yeah.
The graphics aren't like Snake?
No, it's, it's nothing like Snake. Matthew, I think the listeners need to realize that Matthew is still using a slide phone, and so
That's a big step for me.
I know. Snake is still like a pretty great game for a slide phone, but in the world of smartphones with HD screens, Snake is a little rudimentary for a game on an iPhone.
Well,
So the Super Mario Run came out.
yes.
I've sunk way too many hours into it, but when they announced this game, they the creator of Super Mario, Shigeru Miyamoto, said this game can be played with only one hand. You could be standing in the subway holding on and play this game. You could be eating a burger and play this game. Oh, that's where I stopped. That's where he caught my attention. You're saying I can combine 2 of my loves, eating burgers and playing Super Mario? So, this week, when we were eating our burger, I said, oh, hold on. Let me try something. And about a minute and a half later, I said, it works.
It's true, you did. I just didn't know you were just on your phone, but
Thinking
you were
I was
testing a
texting
theory.
someone. No. I was playing Super Mario Run, and Mr. Miyamoto was correct. I can eat a burger while playing this game.
Now, was the right amount of attention paid to both the game and the burger?
I'll be honest, no.
Okay. Your greasy fingers didn't get in the way?
No, the different hands.
That's true.
Ideally, I would play with my right hand, but I had my burger already in my right hand,
Yeah.
which is my preferred burger hand. I guess my right hand is my preferred everything hand. My left hand is primarily for handing things to my right hand so that I can use them.
I do less favorable things with my left hand.
What, like clearing sink drains? Like, what do you mean less favorable things?
Things that I might be at risk of losing my fingers.
Oh.
I just do it with that hand.
Oh, man, I should start doing that.
Yeah.
Because if I lost my right hand, I would be doomed and gloomy.
You'd have both doom and gloom.
Yeah.
I guess. You'd be gloomy?
Yeah.
Like to others around you? Or you just
I would feel gloomy.
You wouldn't spread the gloom.
I probably would.
Yeah. You'd be.
I would be both doomed and gloomy. So anyway, Super Mario Run. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I'm almost done with it. And you know what? $13 doesn't seem like that expensive for a dozen hours of playtime. You spend $13, you go see one movie. Not even.
That's not 12 hours.
No, exactly.
All right.
I mean, I swear less at a movie than, when I die at Super Mario, but it is what it is.
So the concept of this game, though, is just he's constantly running. So you're doing all the work of the left hand already.
Basically.
And pressing the run button.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is jump.
Yeah.
So you're just jumping?
You're jumping, jumping off of things and doing little parkour tricks.
So jumping.
Yeah, it's basically all jumping.
So you've been jumping for 12 hours. You just been pressing one button for 12 hours.
I've been tapping my phone for 12 hours
okay.
at specific times so that I could do cool tricks as Mario in an effort to unlock Luigi.
But are you just pressing one button to do all these things?
The screen. Just not even a button. I've been tapping a screen.
Okay.
An unresponsive screen.
Okay. It's rewarding, is it? Have you found Luigi yet?
I've unlocked every character I'd like to unlock. And I have unlocked 2 little bonus levels. I'm almost on the game. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen when I finish the game. And honestly, I thought about today Googling what happens when I finish the game. And I said, no, I'll let it be a surprise for myself.
I might ruin it for you. I'll tell you what happens when you finish the game. You live your life with 2 hands again. And you put that phone away.
All right. So, Matthew, let's get to the burger a little bit.
All right.
When that burger was sat down in front of you, you got they have a home ground cheeseburger, lettuce, tomato, onions, cheese, obviously. Mm-hmm. We both there are extras available: bacon, guacamole, and fried egg. I usually get a fried egg, but this time I felt like maybe Sebastien, take it easy a little bit. You've already got an appetizer and you're planning on getting dessert. Maybe take it easy.
Glass of wine.
A cocktail.
A
A coffee. So maybe ease up on the egg. I got it with bacon. Matthew, you got it the same way, except you removed your tomatoes because you forgot to ask them to remove it in the making process.
Yeah.
Classic Matthew. So Matthew, what did you think of the burger when they set it down in front of you?
It looked like one of those burgers that might be difficult to hold itself together.
How so? A
slidey
burger?
It was a tall burger. And the bacon they put in made it even taller. It was thick,
very thick cut
slabs.
Bacon, yeah.
Very good bacon. But when I actually bit into it and held it, it didn't fall apart. Got real liquidy though, juicy, dripped.
It was a pretty juicy burger. Yeah. I got my salad as my side. You got French fries. The salad was fantastic. Honestly, I was cuckoo about that salad. And I feel like that made a little difference in the drippiness of the burger. Like all the juices were able to settle in a little bit versus yours. You picked it up right away and like a stream came out.
Yeah.
But what did you think when you bit into that burger?
I was very happy with it. I was very happy with it because when we were ordering the burger, she asked how we'd like it.
Mm-hmm. That's always a good sign.
Yeah. As soon as you get to say medium, I should have said medium rare.
Oh, it's up to you.
But they might not have gone through all this, so specific with it. It may have just been medium or well cooked.
I guess.
Well done.
If they ask.
Maybe. But that was a good sign. And I bit into it and it was juicy, held together real nice, tasted right. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I will say before I even bit into it, I thought the bun itself was like really pale. Like it was a really light colored bun.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a thicker bun than I expected. I expected a fluffier bun. It was a little dense. So when I grabbed and picked it up, I was surprised at how thick and heavy that bun was. However, I was pretty happy with that because it was a juicy burger. The bottom part of the bun wasn't soggy. It absorbed those juices very well. I bit into that burger, and it was really good. Although I would have liked, I guess, a little bit of a softer bun. It was a good bun. It was not too sweet, not too anything. It was really more of a conduit for the ingredients than the star of the show. But the onions, lettuce, tomato were all really fresh and nice. The thick up bacon was really, really nice.
Yeah.
The cheese was plentiful and tasty. Really nice cheese. But that patty, I really liked that patty. Really well seasoned, had a great flavor to it. The medium cook maybe added to it. It kept the flavor in it. It was a really tasty patty. I enjoyed this burger quite a bit, Matthew.
Wow. You got a lot more to say about it than me. I found... Did you find it a little dry at all? I know I said it was leaking. It was dripping.
Yeah.
I actually had to move the fries over so I could put it on a clean spot on the plate.
Sure.
But
You found the meat?
At a certain point, the burger, with everything in the bite, I found the last couple bites a little too dry. But maybe it's because I let everything drip out of it when I picked it up.
Perhaps. The meat itself you found was dry? The bun was dry?
The meat was good, but it was everything else. It was the bun. It was the whole bite. The burger as a whole in my mouth.
I did not find that, Matthew. Maybe the difference was the tomatoes. Maybe some nice
probably.
juicy tomatoes added that extra.
I think that would have helped. Not for me, but I think it would have helped somebody who likes tomatoes and found it dry.
Yeah.
I will say that the napkins, I don't like them. I don't like the fabric
You don't
napkins.
like it? Yeah, because you're too precious about a fabric napkin.
Yeah.
You don't want a dirty fabric napkin.
Yeah, I like to roll them up, get them real dirty, roll it up into little balls, and toss it wherever they may land. But I can't do that with a fabric napkin.
Well, don't roll up in... Well, maybe you should just start using these napkins as they're meant to be used to wipe your hands and mouth.
Yeah, but I feel like it showcases how dirty I am.
Well, that's you use on one side and then you fold it in on itself.
Yeah, then I'm just trying to hide it, like you're trying to hide your gum. I don't want to hide the dirt.
Well,
And then someone has to go and wash this. It's different when you know someone's just taking it,
Throwing it
throwing it in the
trash can.
trash, and it's like, well, if they didn't touch the napkin, we could have just put it away with the clean ones. Now, Serge, you have to go home. Here are 2 napkins. Run your washing machine for these 2 napkins.
No, they've got a bag where like the kitchen staff in the back probably has aprons. They throw the aprons and the napkins and all that stuff in the same bag.
Well, I don't know
They
how
run
it
it
works.
through a washing machine with bleach once a week, or a couple times a week.
Still, I guess I can't take points off of it.
For having fabric napkins, that's usually a plus. That's a plus in every restaurant, unless you're Matthew Jankovic.
They did give me a nice paper napkin, but it was underneath a hot and greasy fry tray.
That was just to not let the thing slide around on its plate.
Well, I couldn't get to that napkin. By the time I saw it, it was drenched in burger juices. So, whatever. The burger itself was okay. It was really good. I did like it a lot, but I found it a little too dry. I really love the bacon.
Mm-hmm.
I love the cook of the meat, how thick the patty was. I like the bun too. I like how it soaked in the juices. At no point did I have trouble keeping it a burger, and at no point did I get my hands real dirty.
Okay.
Only a little bit when I had to start shifting the burger around, but it's never a big issue. I'm gonna give it an 8.
That's a good score from you, Matthew. That's
It
is.
Yeah.
You usually don't go that high.
Nope.
I enjoyed this burger quite a bit too. Decor and napkins and salads aside, cocktails and desserts aside.
All the luxuries of a man in an elf sweater.
Yeah, a leather booth aside. That's a nice leather booth. Very comfortable. Gum under my table aside. I'm not going to take the gum under my table as a negative of the restaurant because I put it there.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this burger. I'm giving this burger an 8 as well. This was a dang good burger. I love how 8 to me is like, wow, that's a dang good burger. And you're like, well, it's not a great burger. It's getting an 8.
Well, because I was really hoping I can give it a 9. I was hoping I'd get that 9 burger, maybe even a 10 burger today, but I don't think it's going to come in 2016.
No, I mean, this is our last burger review of 2016.
So it's definitely not.
It's definitely not going to come. But yeah, I'm giving this burger an 8. It wasn't, in a way, it was better than the lobster burger from last week.
Yeah.
Except it had no lobster. Or 2 weeks ago. Except it had no lobster. that's really what put that other one up that extra 0.5.
Yeah.
The meat was better on this one.